Do you want to lose weight and keep it off? Well, let me give you 10 tips in 10 minutes.
By the way, here's my credentials. I lost 20 kilograms in 6 months, so I know what I'm doing. There's gonna be a lot of info, so strap in.
Let's go. First of all, set a goal. What are you trying to achieve? For example, when I lost 20 kilograms in 6 months, I had a goal. I wanted to see my abs, and that was my finish line. So what is your goal? To lose 10 kilograms, to lose 20 kilograms. Set that goal and follow that goal every single day.
So let's say your goal is to lose 20 kilograms of fat. Every kilogram of fat has 7,700 calories, meaning you're gonna have to lose 154,000 calories. Don't worry, I know it's a lot. Over a 6-month period, you would have to be in a deficit of about 855 calories daily, meaning you would lose 1 kilogram weekly. This would be considered a very fast weight loss. But this is just an example of a goal and a plan. As someone once said,
if you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. Second of all, tell other people. And this may seem, pretty simple. Telling other people, how is that gonna lose weight? But it actually keeps you accountable. It helps you. When I was losing my weight, I was filming my whole journey. Meaning a lot of people knew that I was doing it. Plus, I told my family, I told everyone. So people are holding you accountable, meaning you're gonna hold yourself more accountable.
I think we all know that humans are a social animal, and there have been many studies suggesting that sharing your goals can help you achieve them. You see, in one case study, they found that the likelihood of achieving your goals increased by 65% when committing to someone else. However, the success rate increased by 95% when the process was being shared constantly. So what can we learn from this?
So tell other people, don't be afraid to share your goals. Start calorie counting. Everything has calories. Some foods have less calories, some foods have more calories. And if you can eat foods that have less calories, it's gonna be much easier for you to lose weight.
Let me give you some examples. This is 120 calories of olive oil. This is 120 calories of strawberries. This is 120 calories of salad. So just imagine how much easier it would be to lose weight if you knew what you were putting in your mouth. There was a study. 3,000 children, teenagers, adults were asked how much calories they thought were in their meals. And the results were pretty shocking. In fact, a quarter of all those asked underestimated the calorie content of their food by 500 calories. That's about 4 of those salads I showed you earlier.
So if you start counting your calories, it's gonna be much easier to stay on target with your goal every single day, day by day. Eat more protein. Bodybuilders are mostly known for, always trying to get their protein in. And it's not for nothing, because protein is very essential to our bodies. It's essential for building muscle. It's essential for feeling full. The protein in your digestive system gets processed over a longer period of time than things like carbohydrates and fats. And also, if not enough protein is eaten, your muscles can even break down and, get smaller.
Not to mention, if you're in a huge deficit of calories, your muscles are even more prone to get smaller. So it is very essential that you eat at least 2 grams of protein per kilogram of your body weight. And if you have trouble with this, you can always buy a protein powder. Trust me, it's not bad for you.
Same way as any vitamins, protein is essential to our bodies. Eat more volume. You see, if you eat more voluminous foods, you're gonna be less hungry. This is why it's so good to eat things like salads, because salads have low calories but high volume.
Let's say you're eating a nice 500 calorie pasta dish, but it's very small. So what do? You add a 200 calorie plate of salad, and your dish immediately goes from a small plate of pasta to 2 plates of food. So make sure to add salad to absolutely everything that you eat. And it doesn't only have to be salad. You can eat broccoli, you can eat cauliflower, you can eat peas, you can eat anything. Because those greens are nutrient dense and opposite of calorie dense.
Add salads to everything that you eat. Sleep. This also seems pretty dumb. Because why would sleep help you lose weight, right?
Overall, individuals who increased their sleep duration were able to reduce their caloric intake by an average of 270 calories. On the other hand, people who stayed up late were caught eating extra 300 calories. This is because of a hormone called ghrelin, which rises if a person is sleep deprived, and this hormone determines how hungry a person is. So when you're more sleep deprived, you're more prone to go for foods that are high in calories, and you're more prone to be hungrier.
Plus, if you think logically, the more you're awake, the more time you have to eat. So, sleeping in general just helps you not be hungry. So be sure to get in those 8 hours of sleep every night.
Train. Whichever way it is, it might be bicycling, it might be running, it might be weightlifting. Just train, because training is gonna burn extra calories, which in turn is gonna be easier to lose weight.
1 hour of swimming burns 300 calories, 1 hour of weightlifting burns 300 calories, 1 hour of running burns 700 calories, 1 hour of walking burns 200 calories, and 1 hour of cycling burns 300 calories. So simply by just adding any one of these into your daily routine, you're gonna have so much more wiggle room in your diet. Whichever way it is you want to move, it's gonna be good for you. And not only is it gonna burn those calories, it's also gonna increase your muscle mass. And who doesn't want more muscle?
Drink a lot of water or coffee. You see, in the case of water, water's just gonna fill you up. And the more filled up you are, the less you want to eat. In the case of coffee, coffee has caffeine.
Caffeine is a diuretic, meaning you're gonna be less hungry and your body's gonna get cleared out much more. Furthermore, there have been many studies that link caffeine and weight loss. For example, this study where caffeine found in a cup of coffee was linked with weight reduction of 0.08 kilograms, which is not a lot, but it all adds up. As for water, water can just be a helpful part of a weight loss journey. It has 0 calories and it can suppress your appetite if you drink enough of it. And the results can be amazing when you replace sugary beverages with water.
3 liters of water per day, and consider drinking coffee sometimes. Distract yourself. And this might seem a bit weird, but most people binge eat because they're bored. Let's say you're watching a video, you're watching a movie, you're watching something, or you're just bored out your mind and you just decide to eat.
Most overweight people have already created this unhealthy relationship with food. Eating food is just another dopamine rush. So when you're bored, when you're sad, when you're anything, you just choose to eat. Because that's the only dopamine hit that you can find. So all you have to do is switch this dopamine hit with something else. Go out for a walk, play something, talk with someone, do something else. And when this happens, you're gonna stop associating food with happiness.
So just very simply, distract yourself. Allow leniency. No diet is perfect, no person is perfect, nobody's perfect. So if you wanna go for that cupcake, then go for it. But just know that you're gonna have to eat less in the future. If you don't want to be eating salads and chicken all the time, don't. Eat a bit less food, but eat the food that you want to eat. Dieting is all about creating a diet that you can sustain for the rest of your life. A diet that you can follow for the rest of your life. So if you really desire that one food that you want to eat, and you keep cutting it out because you don't think it's going to fit into your diet, don't. Eat that food, but eat less of something else. It's all about calories in, calories out. So if you can eat that muffin or eat that donut and still stay inside your calories, do that. It's gonna be much easier to follow your diet then.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's it. And see you in the next one.